industries those production processes which cause two things. One, their ecological footprint, how much carbon, for instance, they emit. Second is how to the non-renewable resources which they use. You should tax them that way. Then you are really taxing correctly by the cost they are inflicting on humanity and on society and the country. Black money means the money in Switzerland. No, but I don't see how we have failed. We raised it in Parliament. What else would you like us to do? We are the ones who pointed out that there is a change in Switzerland, and there is a change in the way in which all countries are looking at tax havens because of terrorism, in fact, because money is laundered through those tax havens. So European countries have been putting pressure on countries like Switzerland, Liechtenstein, that look here, you must now be more open. Last year, Advani ji wrote to the Prime Minister, the way you should move in this matter. But for reasons which would be obvious, the Prime Minister did nothing. He gave the letter, routine letter for Finance Minister to see. Finance Minister sends a bureaucratic reply. And when absolutely nothing was done, then Advani ji had to perforce release the letter and to release this point in a press conference in Delhi. The G20 leaders have said that they will work together to ensure greater transparency on tax havens. There is a specific reference to that in their declaration. Varun has said that what he said was not, that the speech has been doctored. That should certainly be investigated whether that's the correct thing or not. Second is that obviously there cannot be any ground for any license to hate speech. Whichever party, whichever MLA, whichever candidate, anybody. I have written a lot on Islam, I have books on Christianity at the invitation of the Catholic Bishops' Conference, and they are very harsh critiques. But during the election period, I suspend all that kind of writing. In the case of Varun, he has said, I did not say this. I think the BJP and Mr. Advani personally, everybody has said that no, there should be no speech of this kind. That the Election Commission, which is not writing editorials like us in newspapers, it is a constitutional authority, suddenly thinks it fit to give an advice to a political party whether to field somebody as a candidate or not. Other persons with criminal backgrounds are there. The Election Commission does not give any advice. There are persons against whom murder cases are going on. Election Commission does not give any advice. There are persons against whom corruption cases are going on. A person against whom a murder case is going on, they are made cabinet ministers, and the Election Commission does not give any advice. But on Varun Gandhi they give advice. Very surprising. And third point, which is absolutely astonishing, was this use of the NSA against a young man who is certainly not by any stretch of imagination a terrorist.